So we are here with Herschelle Gibbs today at the ahead of the Road Safety World Series. We're all really excited to see him back in action. So how do you feel coming back playing in India?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I couldn't wait to get back here. I love playing here, and I think it's a great initiative. And a nice idea that that the whole tournament was put together. And it's nice to be playing again. Obviously, with some of my former teammates. And also against some of the guys that I did battles with again, in the late 90s and early 2000s. So it's going to be good.
Which legend are you looking forward to facing the most?
Probably Brett Lee. And I know he won't be bowling half volleys. So he'll definitely be bouncing, trying to knock my head off again like he used to do. But no, it's going to be nice. There's not one guy in particular that I'm looking forward to, but it's just going to be nice, to be on the field. To see the guys if their hamstrings are going to go, or some guys are worried about their knees, so it's going to be quite interesting.
So, what do you think about this series as a social message? How do you think you can put forward that thing of you've seen India, you've been here, you've seen how the roads function. Yeah. How do you think the series is going to help people?
Well, look, I think it's just the awareness of being safe on the roads. You've got to be considerate, obviously, when you drive on the road, and obviously there's a lot of people in India. And it can be quite testing at times. Obviously, it will make things a lot easier. If people just obeyed the rules and stuck to the speed limit. There's never really a reason why accidents should happen. There's just obviously negligence and probably not much awareness of road safety, etc., etc. So if they can cut down on the accidents, it would be great. No one wants their lives to be shortened at all. Obviously, it's a big concern, but hopefully the people pay attention to it and be made more aware of what needs to be done on the roads.
Just going back to that, that monumental run chase that you were there in versus Australia, everyone loves to hear about it. Just wondering what was going through your mind. You went all guns blazing in that match.
Well, look, truth be told, I had quite a big night the night before, and I almost didn't play the game. Look, it was just a way of, playing with complete freedom, I guess, chasing such a big total, and myself and Graham obviously got things going nicely up front, and that sort of set the platform for the last 20 overs. I think we only needed about 140 in the last 20 overs, and it's just a monumental team effort, but just from a spectacle point of view, I think both teams that day, irrespective of who was going to win the game, was just, the spectacle that we put on was just unbelievable for the sport. And, it was loved by everybody that watched the game because it was such a special occasion and such a special game. But, what a day.
Absolutely. We have seen the guards change hands, at the South African team right now. We've seen Nick take over the reins, and we've seen them successfully go past Australia. So your thoughts on how this team is building up, considering that this is the World Cup and it's very essential to build up a post squad?
Yeah, look, I think Bachi, obviously Bachi and Callis have got their hands full with regards to, the current squad. Yeah, there's testing times ahead. I think they're obviously trying to get as many guys, give guys as many chances as possible, and trying to get, who works best, best 15, and there's obviously talk of AB coming back, and, which will obviously improve our chances if he does come back. Some of the guys have put their hands up already, it's still just, getting as many guys a chance as possible, and maybe by, maybe about a month or 2 months' time, they might know who they would like to go with going forward.
Right. With that being said, Mark Boucher recently set the deadline. He said that the IPL and the Sri Lankan tour would be a major point for the players who wanted to show themselves, wanted to grab a spot in the sport. So how do you think the Proteas should especially put forward their performance in the IPL? Do you expect a power-packed performance from one of them?
Well, I think, irrespective of where you play, it's an opportunity for you to prove your worth. And the IPL, the stage is a big one. It's more preparation, basically. I think, obviously, for the T20 World Cup. In Australia, where it's going to be played, they've got fantastic wickets, probably the best wickets in the world, especially for one-day cricket or the shortened format. So I think the guys are, got to play. I mean, they're playing for franchises. They get paid well. They need to perform, and that's how, irrespective of the T20, it's just a chance for you to put your name in the hat, I guess.
Right. We saw the women's team in the women's T20 World Cup. They were this close, yet so far. How would you rate their performance to the tournament? What's your message for them?
Yeah, look, I mean, I must say they ran Australia close. They were very unlucky, obviously, not to make the final. But there's small margins in T20. 5 runs is a bitter pill to swallow. And yeah, I mean, it's just unlucky. I think I wasn't aware they did previously make a semi-final in the T20 World Cup. So it would have been nice probably for them to get to the final. But that's the way sport is. We've all been there. I played in a couple of semi-finals before, so never made the final. But they can hold their heads up high and feel proud for what they achieved.
We also had the other game where we saw it completely being washed out. India got to their maiden final. What do you have to say about the reserve day rule? Like, should there have been one in place for the tournament?
Well, I think if you ask both teams, they would like to have had a reserve day, and actually get there, by obviously either winning by winning the game rather than just qualifying or going through like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just I didn't know that there wasn't a reserve day, and I think maybe ICC need to look at the rules going forward.
Sure. This Sunday, it's Women's Day. The final's going to be played at that game. India's in their maiden finals. What would your message be for the young Indian women in blue who are out there playing the maiden final?
Yeah, they got a very impressive team. They got a very impressive team, and they played very good cricket, and deservedly need to be in the final. So yeah, I mean, it's a great occasion. Any final is there to be enjoyed. And that's the sort of stage that you want to perform on. So, I mean, you play with complete freedom. Surrender the outcome of the game. Don't worry with the outcome. And as long as you leave everything on the field at the end of the game, then at least there's nothing you can question. So, it's a great occasion. They must just go out there and express themselves and play. I mean, don't worry about the 1.2 billion people that's watching it. Don't worry. But no pressure on them. I'm only joking. But they should just go out there and enjoy it.
Any personal favorites?
I'm not too. No, I think that young 16-year-old, the batsman.
Shafali.
Yeah. I think she's obviously done unbelievably well. And yeah, I mean, they say sweet 16. Maybe she plays a sweet innings, a match-winning innings.
That was Herschelle Gibbs with us. We're so excited to see him back on field. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Sujarita Kukreti. Thanks for checking out Republic World. If you would like to watch more show highlights and live coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the Republic World News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.